I'm good. Good.
Dude, you really don't look good.
Cool. I could go for like 3 more.
Dude.
Sorry, pal. You're done for tonight.
Damn.
Rory Bailey has lived an eventful life, and he's made many choices he regrets. This night is no exception, as Rory will awaken from yet another nightmare-ridden sleep with a significant hangover.
Shit. Why do I do this to myself?
Rory rolls out of bed and hobbles over to his drawers to get dressed. He's awake before his alarm thanks to the night terrors, but his mind is far from ready for the day.
Crap, please don't do this to me. Where are my keys?
In the doorway, Marcy, Rory's roommate and only companion, stands, holding.
These keys? Yeah, you aren't driving. You made a mess when you got home last night. Get your stuff and let's go.
All right.
Marcy starts the engine and starts driving into the heart of downtown.
So, crazy night last night? Rory. Rory!
Uh-huh. Sorry, what did you say?
Jesus, dude. Crazy night?
Oh, yeah. It was fun. I think.
I really shouldn't let you go out on your own. You always come home totally wrecked.
Oh, I'm fine now, and I don't need a babysitter. Do we need to talk?
No, in fact, I love awkward, silent car rides.
I actually do.
Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Rory gazes out the window and observes the trees changing color, the cold gray sky blowing the dead leaves through the sky. The car comes to a halt at a red light.
Okay, I have to ask. Who is Robin?
Rory is stunned.
What? Where did you hear that name?
That's an interesting reaction. I saw the name on your phone. Seems like she's been trying to call you a lot.
Great.
So, who is she? I thought you weren't trying to date.
I'm not.
Then what's the story, man? She's just some girl that you're ghosting?
She doesn't matter. To you, at least. Look, just don't worry about it.
Ooh, you're so mysterious, Bailey.
Good for me. Can we go back to being quiet?
Yeah, alright. Sorry.
You want to stop through the McDonald's drive-thru?
Are you offering to pay?
No, but...
Marcy gives Rory a look.
Yeah, I'll pay.
Rory and Marcy get their order and proceed to the outlet mall at which they both work. They part ways as Rory makes his way through the food court to his place of work, Venus Video, and tries to shyly sneak through the back without being noticed by his boss, Brock McIvor.
Really, Bailey? You're going to walk past without so much as a word? You're 15 minutes late, again.
Yeah, sorry, Brock. I had a rough morning, and...
If I cared about your morning, I'd have asked. You couldn't even be bothered to show up in uniform? You've got to be kidding me.
I know. Look,
Just save it. Go change and clock in now. I was going to have you train the new guy, but now you can have the pleasure of taking out the trash.
Are you serious? Fine.
Hey, yo, Mr. McIvor?
Brock is fine. What is it, Len?
Sorry, I didn't mean to, eavesdrop, but you're kind of loud. He was supposed to train me?
Rory Bailey? Yes. Don't mind him. He's always a mope.
Looks like he's been through some things.
Yeah, a drive-through by the looks of his bag.
Len looks concerned.
I'll go check on him. You hang tight and we'll get your training going along.
Sorry, Brock. Just trying to get the last button.
I'm not here to scold you. I apologize if I was too harsh.
I don't take it personally. I'm sorry for being late. It's on me. I couldn't find my keys and...
I'm sure you are. But look, one more day like this and it's going to be your third write-up.
Shit, has it been that many?
Yes. It makes our jobs harder when you don't even call. It's like you aren't here really half the time. Bailey, you're not bad at the job. People like you better than Lewis.
Lewis was a pedo.
I know. The bar isn't high. You're good enough is what I'm saying, and I know these mistakes aren't your fault. But you don't tell us anything. I can't excuse what I don't know.
I've just been struggling is all.
With what, Bailey?
A lot. You wouldn't understand.
No, I wouldn't. You know why? Because you don't talk to anybody. There are resources.
It's not worth it. None of it's a waste of time. I'm fine. Nobody needs to worry. I'm managing.
That's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to say. You are not fine. You're in your late 20s working at an outlet mall and you're barely making that work. You're a mystery. All I know about you is that you're a sad sack.
Christ, you aren't my dad. I know I'm pathetic. I make sure to remind myself daily.
Keep your voice down, Bailey. There are customers.
You don't get to...
Tell me you aren't crying, Bailey. You need to man up.
Done talking about this. I'm fine. Don't waste your breath.
Rory storms past Brock and starts tying up the bags of garbage, loading them onto the cart. Rory wheels the cart of garbage into the mall back halls, slowly making his way over to the garbage room. Maybe it's his hangover, maybe something else, but the hall just seems to keep getting longer.
That was embarrassing. I'm so screwed after that. I just can't help putting myself through this crap, can I?
Rory looks at his faint reflection in the elevator door, barely able to make out his own face.
He's right. Look at me. Barely even a person at this point. Breaking down at a shitty retail job. I've got nobody. I don't let anybody in. I don't try. I don't... What a sorry excuse of a human.
Rory glances briefly at his wrists, and then back at the garbage.
Garbage. Taking out the garbage. Damn it. Why the hell wasn't it me? It should have been me. Here I am, living on with nothing to show for it. Just wasting breath, everyone's time, and my own. Why is this elevator taking so long? It's one floor. What's going on? Am I stuck? Of course I'm stuck. It's been 2 damn hours. Can I not have 2 seconds of peace?
Rory slams the elevator doors and starts hyperventilating.
I get it.
Rory starts rapidly hitting the help button, only for it to do nothing.
What? Tell me you're joking. That's not possible.
The lights start flickering violently.
This is too much. Please, I just want to take out the garbage. How am I screwing this up, too?
Rory finds himself unable to cry for help. The elevator begins shaking. His reflection seems to flee.
Please, just make it stop.
Rory falls to his knees and covers his head as the shaking intensifies, the lights flickering more violently. Rory looks up. Everything is dark. He feels his stomach lifting as the elevator begins plummeting.
Oh, shit! Oh, what happened?
The hallway is intensely bright. Rory's vision appears to be blurry. He can hardly make out anything outside the elevator, however.
The inside of the elevator is still clear. What in the...
Rory takes a step out into the blurry corridor and back into the crystal clear elevator.
What in the world? Wait, the garbage. Where did it... Oh, no. How long was I out? I need to go back up.
The buttons on the elevator don't seem to be working. Upon further inspection, the numbers are nothing more than smudges of ink on cold metal.
What the hell? Okay, no, this is a dream. I must have passed out from exhaustion.
Unlikely. Your dreams are never this peaceful.
What? Who said that? Jesus. What am I doing? I need to get back to the store now.
The halls don't seem to end. Rory makes turns, pushes through doors and exits. With each one, his mind begins to blur like the walls surrounding him. Does he know where he's going? How are there so many halls? Why isn't he out yet?
It's fine. Deep breaths. Why is everything so blurry? I've never had a hangover this bad. I just need to sit for a sec. What was that?
At the end of the long hall, Rory sees a dark silhouette flow out of the cracks of the insulation and slowly mold into a humanoid figure.
Hello? Christ.
The figure seems to point at Rory. As the blurriness of Rory's vision is cleared, Rory blinks and the figure is gone. Rory feels something in his spine.
I need to go. Now.
Rory gets up and runs once again, pushing past the door in an unlit hall, finally leading to an exit.
Come on, open, please. Please, please, open.
Rory feels a light yet broad presence behind him. He begins to turn slowly before the door gives way, and Rory stumbles into the courtyard.
Oh my goodness. Wait. Does it never end?
Rory stares hopelessly at the sky. At first glance, one might easily mistake it for a cloudy day, but Rory notices that the gray hue is the middle ground of an empty sky, one end being pitch black, the other being blindingly white. Chunks of matter fly across the monochrome gradient.
Did the world end? Hello? Anybody? Jesus Christ. What happened while I was out? Why does everything feel like TV static? It feels so cold and weightless.
Rory picks himself up and looks around the courtyard. He notices all the signs in the surrounding shops are blurry, just like the halls prior. He hobbles over to the escalator and gets back to the upper level.
It's gonna be fine. I'll get back to the store, take something. We've got medication somewhere, probably, and then...
Rory realizes the escalator, despite him feeling the motion, isn't actually ascending.
What the... Come on! Gah!
The seemingly infinite escalator suddenly inverts and sends Rory flying to the upper terrace of the mall.
Holy shit! This is not a dream, and there's no way I got through the whole morning only to now be hallucinating.
Rory felt a blanket of coldness envelop him as he began to spiral.
What is this? How is this happening, and why to me? Can anyone hear me? Help! What did I do?
You know what you did. You're useless.
What? Who are you? Where am I?
You did this to yourself. You deserve to rot here.
Where even is here? Why am I here? Please, I want to leave.
You don't deserve to leave. No one will notice. No one respects you. No one ever will.
Get out of my head!
Rory runs to the nearest hallway in an attempt to escape whatever it is that's speaking to him. Hyperventilating, he lays down on the floor.
If this place doesn't kill me, I think my own mind might...
Rory stares at his reflection in the window and tries to collect himself. He doesn't notice that his reflection isn't moving the same way he is, as he's too distracted by the sounds of heavy footsteps. Has someone come to his rescue?
Hey! I'm over here! Help!
Behind you.
What?
Rory turns to see that his reflection is no longer there. Instead, he sees the same figure from earlier, standing at 8 feet tall, veins nearly protrude from his cloudy, pitch-black skin. Jaws inverted, eyes merely bright dots on an indistinguishable face. It leans, slowly hovering over Rory behind the glass barrier.
I know what you've done.
You just... Holy...
Rory runs as fast as he possibly can, as the mortifying entity begins crawling on all fours towards him, moving at an unprecedented speed.
What the hell is that thing?
Rory makes a break for the elevator, but suddenly the terrain shifts. Rory is sent plummeting back down to the lower level of the mall. He gets up swiftly, right as the entity leaps down to continue its chase.
Shit! There!
Rory sprints towards the door leading to the mall's back rooms. As the entity lunges at him, Rory slams the door shut behind, not before the entity's left arm reaches through.
Oh my god!
The severed arm flops onto the ground. Rory leans down to investigate it, but it grabs onto his head, trying to tear off his face. Rory started thrashing about in the hall, pulling with all his strength to get the deformed hand off him before it rips the skin off his face. Rory makes one final rip and realizes the entity's hand is gone, and the one he pried off his face was his own.
What the fuck? What the fuck? No more of this. Time to go.
Rory runs full tilt toward the ends of the hall, where he sees the accursed elevator that started the entire nightmare.
Open up, now, please, I'm sorry. I know I deserve this.
The elevator door opens. Rory can only see darkness inside.
Please, just make it all stop.
Rory takes a step towards the darkness, but hesitates. Why? He himself doesn't know. The entity's haunting white eyes stare at Rory from the hall, finally having broken through the door.
Fine.
Rory jumps into the darkness. He lands not too far down, unable to see anything around him other than himself. He turns and sees a glowing exit sign.
That's it. That's gotta be it. This ends now.
Rory pushes open the door, to be continued in Chapter 2 of Subliminal.